No matter who wins the next election, we are all headed into one of the most chaotic periods in American history. There's already rumblings of another possible civil war. And let's be honest, Americans are more divided now than ever. America is more divided than it was during the original Civil War. The Civil War was fought over a short list of disagreements. Right now in America, it seems like Americans can't agree on anything. We can't even agree that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. So, how long can we continue to live in this divided nation when our beliefs and our ways of life are just so opposite from each other? And I know that political commentators have been out there warning of a possible civil war, but I'm still reluctant to believe that something like this would happen. Don't get me wrong. On social media, everyone is at each other's neck. On social media, it looks like civil war broke out 4 years ago. But outside, in the world, when you interact with people in person, it doesn't seem like our country is ready to just, start going to war with their neighbors. When I walk outside, I don't feel like my neighbors are all ready to pick up arms and go to war with each other. But then again, I do believe that if we were to head into another civil war, it would look much different than the one from the past. Everyone thinks it's going to be the country divided in half, and one half of the country is going to fight the other half of the country. But I think that we would more than likely see small pockets of violence, small little skirmishes. I don't think that we would see something on the level that we've seen before, but then again, maybe I could be wrong. One person that thinks I'm wrong, though, is one of the most famous drag queens in the world, RuPaul. RuPaul has recently been warning everyone that civil war is coming. And just like we know that Zuckerberg is out in Hawaii building these billion-dollar nuclear bomb bunkers, and all of these famous people, they're disappearing. All of these famous people are building these doomsday bunkers. Well, RuPaul is building basically a fortress. He is building a fortified compound, and he's claiming that civil war is coming soon. I want to go ahead and hop into this article and see what he has to say. Drag queen RuPaul has revealed that he and his husband are building a fortified compound in the state of Wyoming, saying that we are moments away from an effing civil war. RuPaul made the revelation in an interview with Ronan Farrow for The New Yorker. "I'm fearing the absolute worst," he said. "We are moments away from an effing civil war. All the signs are there." The compound is reportedly being constructed on the 60,000-acre ranch of his husband in Wyoming. "I wouldn't call it a bunker," RuPaul said. "It's a lot of concrete and a lot of things." So he's not necessarily building a bunker, but they're building a fortified compound. Now, when you have all of these rich and powerful people all kind of telling you and warning you that something's going to happen, I think at some point we need to listen. I know that a lot of us have gotten so used to tuning Hollywood out. We tune these celebrities out. We tune these rich and powerful people out because for the most part, they don't have anything to say that's worth value. They all push propaganda and nonsense, and a lot of us regular people, we don't care about what they have to say. But lately, they've been saying some interesting things. And I think that people need to start paying attention again. I don't care about the political mumbo jumbo these Hollywood idiots push. But when you see all of these rich and powerful people, all of a sudden, at the drop of a dime, they start moving differently, that's when you got to pay attention, okay? And I am telling you right now, this is not a time in history to be asleep behind the wheel. This is not a good time in the history of our earth, in the history of humanity. This is not a good time to ignore what's going on. This is not a good time to stick your head in the sand thinking that all of these problems are going to go away, because they're not. All of these rich and powerful people aren't panicking for no reason. They have inside information that we don't. I'm telling you right now, all of a sudden, a lot of these powerful CEOs, members of Congress, you name it, they are selling off stock like crazy. They're selling off stock. All of them are building these crazy fortresses. They're building these crazy bunkers and rocket ships. And as they sell off stock, the crypto market is booming. So it lets you know that they're losing faith in the American dollar. They're losing faith in American society as a whole. They think that we are one step away from crumbling, and there being all-out chaos, which is why they're getting scared and building fortresses and starting to live in holes deep underneath the earth. Okay? All of these people aren't all of a sudden freaking out and doing this for no reason. It's all happening at the same time. And you'd have to be blind to not realize that we are headed towards something big. We got, all of a sudden, wars are breaking out in every corner of the world. We got mass tragedies happening in our cities every day. Crimes at an all-time high. Society as we know it is crumbling. And the most rich and powerful people in our society, they know it. And they're taking whatever measures and steps they can to prevent something bad from happening to them. And I think that we should all start paying attention. Stop looking at it like, oh, these people are just rich, they can do what they want. No. They weren't building fortresses a few years ago. They're doing it now for a reason, folks. For a reason. So I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can't tell you when something's going to happen. But if you're looking at the tea leaves, if you're looking at the signs, you know there's something on the horizon. What that something is, I don't know, but it's not going to be good. So act accordingly. React accordingly. Start paying attention. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, if you're feeling generous, you could donate to the channel via CashApp, or you can help the channel for free by liking and subscribing. But with that being said, I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.